Begins with breaking news. The founder of the LGBTQ plus nonprofit Casa Ruby, Corado, just appeared in court. Thank you for being here with us. I'm Lorenzo Hall.
I'm Leslie Foster. Corado is accused of using money meant for the nonprofit for herself. That hearing wrapped up within the past hour. Our Matt Gregory was inside the courtroom. He is live with the latest on what happened today. So, Matt, tell us more.
Hey guys, right here, this is the motion filed by the federal public defender on behalf of Ruby Corado, listing the reasons why she should be allowed to await trial at home and not in a D.C. jail cell, which a judge did agree with ultimately tonight. Tomorrow morning, she will be released to spend her time awaiting trial at her niece's home in Rockville. But let's take you through the case and what this is all about. This is all related to bank and wire fraud, as well as money laundering allegations purported to have been done by Ruby Corado, the founder of the nonprofit LGBTQ plus transitional housing as well as services nonprofit that was here in D.C. for many years. Basically what they're saying is that Ruby took out $1.2 million in PPP loans as well as SBA loans, and 300,000 of those, so a quarter of that, was used in wire fraud to send money back to a private account in her native El Salvador. So as this case is unfolding, one of the things that became a question was whether or not she should be held behind bars while awaiting trial. Now, her defense team said this is not something that normally happens in a white-collar crime. Oftentimes, in fact, they do not face any form of pre-trial detention from a jail cell. But the prosecution had pointed out in this that she is an El Salvadorian citizen. So therefore, and that she spent, I forgot to mention, she spent the last 2 years in El Salvador, only coming back last week. So the question became, is she a flight risk? Well, they went back and forth on Friday about this, and then it wrapped up today when a judge finally decided that Ruby's niece, who lives in Rockville, could watch her in watch her while she awaits trial. And one of the things that they pointed out was that there are conditions set to this pre-trial release that she'll be getting, which is that she'll be in 24-hour home confinement at the house of her niece, as well as have a GPS monitoring system and other conditions where she can only leave the house for medical reasons or for court appearances, because there is also a civil trial, or at least civil charges pending in D.C. courts. So that's where we're at today. Now, because it's so late in the day, one of the things that the judge was talking about was that the release could not come this afternoon. So tomorrow morning, Ruby Corado, the founder of the nonprofit Casa Ruby, will be released from a D.C. jail and then be brought back to pretrial services at 9 in the morning, where they'll get fitted with the GPS monitor as they continue this process, with Ruby now being allowed to be outside of jail while awaiting trial. We'll be following the story throughout the following weeks and months as this continues to develop. But, you know, the headline here is that Ruby Corado will not sit in a jail cell while awaiting trial for money laundering, bank and wire fraud charges in a federal courtroom. In downtown D.C., I'm Matt Gregory. Back to you guys.
Yeah, no matter the outcome, we know that this case has certainly impacted hundreds of people who are in need in our area.
Absolutely.
Matt, thank you. And stay with WUSA 9 as we continue to follow the Ruby Corado case.
And look for updates on air, online, and on the free WUSA 9 app. Make sure you turn on your push notifications so you don't miss a thing.